welcome back to the old Talkin Bout podcast with Sean, Vaughn, and Sticks. How are we doing today, guys?
Not doing too bad. Doing pretty good.
Magnificent.
Yeah? How was everybody's week this week?
I finally got 40 hours.
You got overtime this week. You got
did get
44 hours.
44 and a half.
Whoa, brother.
Big moves, bud.
We're going to see what the old paycheck looks like.
Big moves. You're going to be balling on a budget.
I don't know about balling. I got a little catch up to be playing, but put some money back in the savings
there
account
you go.
would be nice.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
That's all that matters. You just got to chip away a little bit at a time.
Little by little.
Little by little. Shout out to the old Emmanuel Church.
Whoa.
For the last series that we did, Little by Little. Vaughn, how was your week?
It wasn't too bad. Nothing really special.
Nothing special?
Trailer
Not
break
really.
again?
No, the trailer did not break. Hey, all I'm saying is, ever since I rewired that entire trailer, ain't had a single problem yet.
What do you think? You're a master tech now or something?
I thought you said you rewired it, and then the next day it broke again.
I think it did.
Yeah, because remember I told you the ground issue?
Oh,
there
yeah.
there was a ground issue with it,
The most
too.
basic part.
Yeah. So he thinks he's a master tech now, master technician, since he rewired the trailer.
I mean, technically I am ASC certified in heavy-duty trucks and air brakes.
I'm not.
Cool.
Did that in the old high school.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you a thing about them anymore.
I'm not mechanically inclined at all.
It's not hard. You just pull up the old YouTube.
So you're a YouTube mechanic. I got
Yeah.
you. That makes sense.
Like,
That's
I'll work
fair.
on my stuff and fix it. You ain't paying me to work on yours.
Yeah. I
When
feel like that's where
something
you get.
breaks,
I feel like that's kind of where
yeah.
you get a little bit of liability
like,
or
I'll work
just
on
a mess.
my stuff, but like, I'm not out here trying to make money off of it.
Right. I mean, that's kind of
I'm just trying to save a few bucks.
just trying to save a few bucks. Yeah. My week was very interesting this week. Harper had a fundraiser for.
Still has one.
Well, it's still going until February 11th. So we got 9 days left. Selling the world's famous chocolate
World's
or whatever.
finest
World's
chocolate.
finest
Yeah.
chocolate. Yeah. Them bastards.
Dude, raise the price.
$2.
Yeah, $2 for a chocolate bar now.
Used to be $1.
But I mean, it's not a terrible deal because it depends on where you go. You may spend a little bit more, a little bit less on, or pretty close to the same price if you go and buy it from Kroger.
I couldn't tell
Meijer,
you how.
something like that.
I know a Hershey bar ate under probably $3 now.
Yeah, it depends on what size you get.
Yeah,
to.
but the Hershey bars, like the king size one, they're definitely bigger than these.
Yeah, but I
Well,
mean,
yeah, but
it depends on. It also depends on. I refer those ones to like the Carmelos, like the
Yeah.
I think that's what they're called.
is it Cadbury that makes chocolate now too?
They may, but
I think Cadbury does the eggs.
They
one-
do, but I think they make chocolate too now.
The ones that I
I
refer
don't
them
know.
to is, like I said, the Carmelos. The ones that they almost look like them, and they're all just caramel and whatnot. But I mean, it just depends. If you go to the gas station, I mean, it could be like $2.25 or something like that, or two for $5 or some weird price or something. I don't
at
know.
the Loves by my shop, it was like $2.80 something for the what are they called, the fast breaks, the Reese's fast breaks for the
King size.
yeah, they're about that big.
So about the same size.
Yeah.
As those. So it's really not a bad deal.
You know
but
what I want to try?
what?
The little racetrack by the shop where we work. They have frozen yogurt in there.
I know. So every racetrack has that. I haven't tried it yet.
I thought you said
know,
you got
but
like
it
the
looks
strawberry
good.
one the other
No,
day.
no. I've seen it, because the one over there has it, and then the one by the dump has it off of Holt Road.
Yeah.
I didn't when I went into the one on the Holt Road, the one by Holt Road the other day. What was that?
I don't know. I heard it too.
Old boy out driving his lawnmower.
He might be. So that's another thing. We'll get into that topic here in a second too. When I went the other day, I noticed something different about that one versus the one by our shop. They actually had like little toppers for the toppings. You can't just stick your hand in there and get a handful of toppings. See, that's the only one that worries me about the one on Pilgrim Pike. They ain't got no sleeves on top
I mean,
of it.
yeah, but I don't ever see anyone even touch those.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It just makes me a little weary.
How long the maraschino cherries been sitting there?
Yeah, no
They're
joke.
looking in rough shape.
No joke, dude. Might have to pass on that.
They look.
I wish they'd bring like a old froyo back, or like what was it, orange leaf?
Orange leaf.
Yeah, orange leaf was pretty
Yeah.
good.
There's
too.
still a location somewhere. I think it's in Avon,
Really?
and it's still.
So, yeah.
open.
Yeah, it's on 36. It's close to the ballpark out
Yeah,
there by Avon Sports Park.
Mhm.
Or RBI is what it's called
Yep.
actually right now.
My bad.
Them maraschino cherries, but they look like a dementia patient's nutsack. They're old, wrinkly, and you do not want them anywhere near your mouth.
Wise words of Sticks. This is why we have you around. You're just enough for a good laugh.
Yeah.
But
Goofball.
yeah, Harper's still got her chocolate bar sale going on. She's officially sold
8?
9 or 10 boxes now.
Did you ever see what the prize
So
were?
I guess the highest prize is 8. So it's a 5-pound chocolate bar.
Oh, that's for selling 8.
Yeah, but she gets like all the other prizes too. I think there's it's a glow party, snow cone party. She gets to silly string, a teacher or an administrator or something like that.
Should be pie in the face.
She got entered in because we sold 6 boxes of chocolate in 2 days. Vaughn bought a box. Bridge and Claire bought a box. Kiki and Mikey bought a box. Neighbors Dallas and Amanda, they bought 10. Old Pops, my dad, he bought 10.
Not boxes, candy bars.
No, yeah, candy bars, 10 candy bars. And then I sold 8 of them before.
Didn't you say Sean and his wife, they bought 2 boxes, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we went and delivered those
Yeah.
yesterday. But this was before. This is the first box. We had the first box sold within 4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, not 4 hours because I took 8 left over that I had left over for the first box. And I sold them before I even walked into the shop.
Yeah, because I met you at your car and said, "Give me one of them almond bars."
He wanted an almond one. Alina took 2. JR, one of our other truck drivers, he took 2. He got 2. And then I felt really bad because there's a guy, Christian, he's very diabetic.
Yeah, and Sean
I
suckers him into
I
buying
suckered him
3
into
of
buying
them.
3 of them.
Dude.
Like, he's bad diabetic. But he said he gave them to his wife, and his wife ate them. So I feel better
my
now.
God.
I felt terrible.
I mean, he could still eat them. He could probably only have like 1 piece of it a day.
Yeah. But
Because you have to watch your sugar.
he told me
a
his
lot.
wife ate them. But yeah, we had 6 boxes sold within a few days. And she had to have money turned in by the 31st, and she got entered in to win a 32-inch TV.
Oh.
She's got, I think there's a pizza party. Her mom never sent me the freaking list. I've been asking her about it for 3 days, and she's not sent it to me. So I apologize on not having the list.
Did Callan? Has he got his limo right?
Not yet. No. He
What are
hasn't.
they waiting around on?
I don't know.
See, here's the thing with the limo ride.
Talking
So
about,
you went
let's
on.
take the day off work and let's go party with them at a Carnival Pizza.
You went on to the website and it said, if you donate money, you can comment, and your comment will be featured on the school's website.
Right.
Well, Callan needed $50 more to get to the limo ride. So I put donate $50. And in the comment section, I put take them to the strip club. I think they deserve to go to the old brass.
I
No.
think you might have made
No.
headlines.
No.
brother.
Don't take him to the brass. Take him to the old Jiggles. On
Yeah.
Pike. Hey,
No,
the
I
old
thought that was
Jiggles.
Jaguars.
No, it's Jiggles.
It's
So,
changed names like
It,
6 different
It
times.
used to be
Ah.
Babes. It used to be something
I
else.
was going to say, because
and then
anytime I've seen it, it's always been Jaguars.
it's Jiggles. I will say,
You're talking about the red and white building, right?
it's not red and white. It's pink and like tan or something.
Oh,
like
we're thinking
now.
of 2 different places.
Yeah, it's on
then.
It's on the western side of Pendleton Pike.
Oh, never mind.
Closer
yeah.
to like McDonald's and Speedway and stuff.
Yeah, there's another one that's down the ways past your guys' shop that's called Jaguars.
Yeah, so I went. I was going by there the other day, and they have dollar beers on Wednesday.
Yo.
I told Brittany about that. She's like, "How do you know?" I was like, "Cause I drive by it every day." I said, "It's on the billboard."
Said because I went in.
So no, I was
We
like,
went in after work one day.
Don't even really want to go see the women. Just want to go take dollar.
I mean,
beers.
dollar beers,
I-
and you could just watch women dance on stage. I mean, hey.
Can I buy them for $1 and take them with me?
Right? No kidding. No kidding.
No, they are very strict about leaving the premises with alcohol.
Right.
Very strict.
But yeah,
But they ain't strict about women showing you their old pootie tang.
yeah. I don't think Jiggles is a place. Jiggles. I do not think Jiggles is a place that you want to see the old tang.
Probably not.
It might have some tang to it.
It is called Jiggles.
Might have a little bit of tang.
I bet they be
to
jiggling
it.
though.
They probably do. They probably got.
They
It's
probably
Probably
got
where the old
something-
hefty women are.
Yeah,
at.
the old
They probably got
BBW.
something. Jiggles.
big women.
Oh,
bud.
yeah.
They
You
might
might-
have an old girl in there that ain't an old girl, and she's got
No.
something that jangles.
Yeah,
bud.
Yeah,
You-
the old jangling.
Jangling. Might see a couple C-section scars in there too.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, back to the chocolate though.
I hope it's Jiggles with a Z.
No, it's S.
Aw.
Harper's doing well. If anybody hears this and they want to buy some more chocolate, let us know. I'm not getting any more boxes unless people want them because she had a goal of 10. We set a goal of 10, and she's on her 11th box right now. So I will not be getting any more boxes unless somebody says something like, "Hey, can I get some yada yada yada?" Just because it's a hassle. It's a mess.
Almond, milk chocolate, caramel, waffle crisp, dark chocolate, and wafer. My personal favorite is the wafer. Dude, that wafer.
Almonds
good.
are the best.
You cannot go wrong with the old caramel, though. I like the wafer
Yeah.
crisp because it reminds me. Desiree made a good point about this. Mrs. Blue Chew. Ms. Blue Chew. I'm sorry. There's
Yeah,
no Mrs.
Ms.
yet. Ms. Blue Chew. She made a good point. The wafer crisp tastes like a Crunch Bar.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fantastic.
See,
I've never
here's
had
what
it.
I do. You put the old chocolate bars in the fridge. Not in the freezer, in the fridge. It gets them
No.
cool, but
No.
it does not get them hard.
No, you put the box in your car and eat them all on the way to work.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's why you get the one with almonds in it. That way, it's like
You got so you
you
can
don't
put some
feel
nuts.
so bad eating one for breakfast.
So you can put some nuts in your mouth before you go to work.
I don't care.
But yeah, we're she's doing good in it. I'm proud of her.
$2 candy bar.
Yeah, $2 a candy bar, whole box for $60. The school does get this is all raising money for her school for their PTO or PTA, not PTO. Sorry, PTO is your
Paid time off.
PTA. I don't even know what PTA stands for anymore.
I say, I don't know how the
Parent
hell.
Teacher Association.
There you go.
I, say,
Thanks,
I ain't
Mom.
gonna be donating to a PTO, but they get all summer.
right.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it's PTA so that they can buy new stuff for the school, and they can also like have some parties and stuff for the kids, so that the teachers don't have to come out of pocket, or the school system doesn't have to come out of pocket for it.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
just
that's
kind of
usually
extra,
how it goes.
kind of extra funds for them. They get $27 a box, so pretty good. Like if Harper's selling 10 boxes so far, she's raised $270 for the school, so it's pretty cool. So I think the other 33 goes to the business. I mean, they got to make the chocolate place or the chocolate company's got to make money too. You know what I mean? I did find out that I'm in a wrong business though. I need to start doing fundraisers and selling chocolate and shit like that. So
You ain't joking. bud.
So I can
Yeah,
make some
you
money
it-
too.
You can make a lot of money.
But yeah.
Entrepreneurship.
Other than that, this week, we did a lot of driving around on Wednesday and delivering chocolate boxes and stuff, and wasn't too bad. It worked, a little bit here and there, and I did get a letter this week to potentially go to the operators union. They wanted to interview me, so I'm thinking about that. And then what do we do? We watched the Royal Rumble last night. Jey Uso won the men's. The women's, it was Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair's daughter.
Oh, it wasn't the queen?
That is the queen.
Oh, that is the queen?
That is
I
the
don't know.
queen.
I don't keep up with wrestling.
Yeah, 2
Whoa.
claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
Yeah, I don't keep up with wrestling anymore. It's
Lost my
not
place
really
on my
entertaining.
dad joke book. Shit.
Not
Well,
good.
No.
See, that's the problem with the Royal Rumble is they didn't have the Undertaker out there. So
No.
I mean, what are you doing?
No.
Yeah. It's just not, man. That's what I was trying to talk about with Brian, and because Brian came over, B-Mac, and Sean Kennett came over, and Hillary came over last
Austin 316.
night.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
What?
What? 1 beer.
What?
2 beers.
What?
3 beers.
What?
4 beers.
What?
5 beers.
What?
6 beers.
What?
A Bloody Mary.
What?
Come on now. What do you know, Sticks?
Shout out
What-
Tequila.
What? Don't I know? But I'm talking about the Big Show. Oh, boy, is coming
it's
in
the
there.
big show.
He's got the one strap singlet
You know,
coming in there. You're gonna get
Hey,
fucked.
gotta
up.
have the old. No.
I didn't know this, but the Big Show actually went through like 8 different theme songs.
Really?
Yeah.
The Undertaker only had one because he only needed one.
No, he had 2. He ended up doing a Limp Bizkit. What's the Limp Bizkit song? Rollin'.
Oh,
is that one of his?
Yeah.
later
So when
ones?
he started out, as like the Undertaker, like as the Undertaker. Well, he was still the Undertaker, obviously, as the years went on. But at the beginning of his time, it was the what are they? The Carol Bells or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And then as he started coming out on like the Chopper, it was Rollin' by Limp Bizkit.
I just
See, that's like
remember-
kind of when I stopped watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Was when all that was going on.
So
Yeah, I remember the Undertaker coming out, all black. Hell's Bells were playing. Shit got real.
Dude, I remember when he came out the coffin. That
Yeah.
was
Mhm.
electric.
it just like even watching it last night, it wasn't the same.
No, it's-
we did host the Royal Rumble here in Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yep.
Guess how many people showed? I guess how many people were there, from what I heard.
Okay, I know about how many were supposedly coming for the Taylor Swift concert.
How many for the Taylor Swift?
I think it was like 280 something.
Okay,
That's
so
not
it wasn't that
who
much.
was gonna be there, but that's just everyone coming to Indy.
I don't know how many people came to Indy, but I'm talking about in the stadium.
It was probably sold out.
I think it was, but so I heard 65,000, and then I heard while they were doing the Royal Rumble, Pat McAfee said something about 70,000 people there. I'm
I
like,
wonder
holy
what
shit.
Lucas
It wasn't
Oil's-
cheap either.
No, it was the upper decker tickets were like $400 or $500.
decky?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then like we were talking about like the tickets by ringside or even coming down the entrance path. Like, dude, that's God. You got to be spending like tens
It's
of
70,000 on the nose for.
If I'm spending
Lucas
10
Oil.
grand, I'm wrestling in that
No
motherfucker.
shit. I was waiting for Pat McAfee to get in the ring. I was hoping that
Because he was
going to.
announcing it, wasn't he? That's
Him
what I
and
thought.
Michael Cole and
Yeah.
then some other guy. I can't Wade Barrett. I think. I don't even know who it was.
know.
I knew like 5 wrestlers. I knew Sheamus was wrestling in the men's Royal
Cena.
I
Rumble.
forgot
Dude,
about Shane.
Guess who came out for the women's?
Who?
Trish Stratus.
I don't think I
Are you
remember
guys
who.
fucking kidding me right now?
I didn't follow a lot of women's wrestling.
Absolute babe.
I wasn't paying attention to their names. I was paying attention to their butts and their titties.
Absolute
What was their name?
Babe. Trish Stratus. Absolute babe. Babe. I'm telling you, dude. That was the old crush back in the day. I guess Stephanie McMahon came out and introduced like the women or whatever, like to start the thing. But
Sorry, I had to flip around the old
Sticks.
computer so Sticks could see this.
babe, she is something. But yeah, I think, man, it was pretty cool. Like, I feel like Indy did a pretty good job. They renamed some of the streets downtown, like to different wrestlers' names.
Cena
and stuff like that.
Boulevard.
Yeah. So they did that. I think they did a really good job of promoting it. It was really, it was big. Pat McAfee did a pretty good job. I will say Michael Cole, when they were doing the pre-show, he gave Pat some good accolades, and they actually showed some of Pat McAfee's highlights.
Did they really?
From the Colts when he was punting and kicking. Showed some of his layouts, and then showed some of his
Celebrations.
Yeah, so when he did the
Yeah.
Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
the $1 Million Man walk
Yeah.
on one of his punts, dude. Probably my favorite Pat McAfee celebration is when he does the chip with he's acting
That's
like
a
he's
good
golfing.
one.
He's chipping and he gets with the balls within the 5 or whatever. But yeah, he did a good job. They talked about him a lot. The women's Royal Rumble, it was okay. The big contender match was Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. I've heard of Cody Rhodes. I don't know who Kevin Owens is really. But, dude, at one point in time, old Kevin Owens got knocked the fuck out, like Debo style. Cody Rhodes they had a ladder in between the ring and the announcer's table, and they folded the ladder in half when he ended up hitting it. And then
Probably fine.
dude, they were holding up the old X symbol for medics to come out there. I mean, dude was fucked up. His neck ended up going in between the rungs of the ladder, and he got stuck. Yeah,
And people
so,
say wrestling's fake.
so. That's what we were talking about it last night.
It's scripted. It's not fake.
It's very scripted, and you can tell. Wrestling has gotten a lot more PG from when I watched it, like the Attitude Era and stuff like that. But
Hardy Boys.
yeah. So I heard Sean was telling me last night that they're talking about coming back for a final match. At some
I
point
would
in time.
watch that one.
I would pay an ungodly amount of money
Yeah.
to watch that.
Yeah.
If
If the pay-per-view's $175,
I'm paying
I'd
it.
pay $180.
100%. And then they were talking about talking about the wrestling. It is very much scripted, but on the same token, like some of it's acting.
They're good
yeah.
at faking.
They're
their
good at
hits.
faking, but like you cannot fake some dude getting smacked across the chest. You
No.
cannot fake. You couldn't fake Kevin Owens getting slammed through the fucking ladder last night.
No, like that probably wasn't supposed to
I
happen.
guarantee you that hurt. Well, and you notice like Cody Rhodes did his celebration and stuff, and he kept going around there. He ended up at one point in time in his celebration, he stood up on because he got both belts last night. He got the WWE Championship and then another championship. I can't remember what it was, but he had 2 belts last night, and that was the match. But he ended up going over to the announcer's table and then like looking down and trying to talk to him, and you could see him mouthing like, "Is he okay?" or like, "Everything okay?" Yada yada. Like so, there's still even though there was a hatred, there's a quote unquote scripted hatred in between them two. Like, dude really wanted to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you want to make sure your fellow colleague isn't dead.
I've seen some interviews with some of them wrestlers from the Attitude Era, and they talk about like when they would bleed, like when they would have to bleed, they'd take razor blades and like hide them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then act like they would cut their
themselves.
forehead
Yep.
open. So
Yep.
they would, yeah.
So that's another thing too, is what I found out with wrestling now. It's gotten a little bit more PG. There's not as much blood,
No.
not as much like just
Boo.
violence, which kind of sucks.
On that note, that kind of goes into, we went to the hockey game Friday with my dad and his old lady Julia, and I guess hockey, they're like, even in the NHL, they're trying to cut a lot of the fighting out.
Really, which sucks
is-
because that's
what
part
the hell
of
are you
it.
doing? That's the only, I mean,
There's
that's
literally a position called an enforcer, and you're meant to beat people up.
I mean, that's kind of
Oh, thank
what
you for that one,
hockey's
Sean.
About. I don't
Sorry, taking a sip of my beer.
necessarily care who wins the match. I care who wins the fight.
Yep.
Right. Well, you guys are probably too young. Did you know that the Indy Fuel is not the first hockey team?
I know they're not the first hockey team, but I
In
couldn't tell you
Indiana?
who it was before.
Yeah.
The
she-
Indianapolis Ice.
That's what.
Oh,
Julia
yeah,
was
yeah,
telling
yeah,
me
yeah,
about.
yeah. Because they had a junior team, too.
There's a big old grizzly bear is what it was.
I
They used
actually
to play
have-
at the old Conseco,
I have a
See.
beanie that says the Indianapolis Ice on
which
it.
is
now that
now,
you say it.
which was, what was it? Banker's Life. Started out as Conseco, then went to Banker's Life. Now it is Gamebridge.
Well, this though, where they were at Friday, it's,
Farmers Coliseum. No, they got the new
it's
stadium up in
the-
Fishers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's actually pretty nice.
Really? I've been meaning. I want to go up there
It's-
and see
Because
it.
it used to be at the
It's-
fairgrounds.
Yeah, it used to be at the
So-
Farmers Coliseum at the fairgrounds.
Well, now you just pull in and park. Like you
Uh-huh.
don't have like there's no parking attendant, and you scan a QR code.
Really?
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
It's really neat.
You got to pay to park?
Yeah,
How
I-
much?
but I think it was $20.
Why
but
do we?
what-
Why? So can we get away from that? Can we get away from having to pay to fucking park? At
I'd rather
sporting
pay
events?
like $5-10 more for a ticket and not pay to park.
Yes, I think it's the dumbest
Well,
thing in the world.
Here's what I don't understand. If I got to pay on my phone, how do you know if I paid or not?
I don't know.
There's probably something that says that spot has been paid for. And
Yeah.
then
Well,
they-
there's no numbers on the spots or
doesn't
anything like
matter.
that.
There's something on that where
Do you got to put your license plate number and stuff in? That's
Yeah.
how. That's how.
But are they
yeah.
going out there reading everyone's license plate number?
I'm sure
they
there's somebody that
will if they don't have enough parking.
Yeah. What else? Royal Rumble last night. The men's.
Luka Doncic.
We'll get into that here in a second. That's a wild ass thing.
Yeah. I'll pull it up real quick.
Only people that I knew from the Royal Rumble last night: Seth Rollins, CM Punk. CM Punk is looking old. Rey Mysterio,
Yeesh. The old Rey Mysterio.
the old 619 dude. He did that. John Cena. John Cena's retiring finally. He was looking.
Allegedly.
He was looking a little rough last night too. He was
Yeah.
looking. You could tell the age was starting to.
They've been
wear
in
on
it
him.
for a while.
A while, yeah. Who was the other one that I knew? Who's the Roman Reigns?
Okay.
Brittany said that is a beautiful man.
I mean,
Brittany would have got some Roman Reigns if she could. She probably would have let Roman Reigns just have his way with her. And then there was somebody else that I knew too. But yeah, it got down to like all the big names. It was wild, man. It was wild. I wish John Cena would have won. That'd have been a good story. Obviously, they can't. I don't think they were going to let him win just because he is
Mhm.
retiring. You know, you gotta let the new up and comers, you know, get their shine or get their claim to fame. Obviously, John Cena's, you know, had his fame for a while, but yeah, it was a good time. Back into what Vaughn said, dude. Crazy, wild ass trade. Luka Doncic is going to.
No, I just got unplugged. We're good.
Luka Doncic is going to the Lakers. Anthony Davis going to the Mavericks.
Luka's gonna be a Laker. So let's see. So
I thought the trade was fake.
I thought it was too. I had to look it up a couple different times.
I looked it up on Google and then looked at a couple different sites because I saw it on Facebook and I was like, man, this ain't real. This is not real.
So the Lakers are getting Luka Doncic and Max Kleber, Markieff Morris. And then Dallas is getting Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and the Lakers' 2029 first-round pick. And then also the Jazz are getting Jalen Hood Schifino and the Lakers' second-round pick and the Mavericks' 2025 second-round pick.
I don't know who any of those people are.
I know who Markieff Morris is and Max Kleber. Markieff Morris, his brother, was also in the league.
Yeah,
I
don't
forget
know who
what
they
his
are.
name was, but he's just a big, like, I think he's a power forward or something.
No clue who they are.
Yeah, so
I
the
know Luka
Lakers, so the
Doncic-
Lakers are getting rid of Anthony Davis and they're getting Markieff Morris, who's most likely going to be their new starter for them.
Really?
And then I'm assuming it's going to be Luka at the 1, Max Kleber at the 2 if he starts, and then LeBron at the 3.
It's crazy.
Or well, no, Kleber's I think is a forward.
It's just such a wild trade, like out of nowhere. I also saw that Miles Turner was supposed to be leaving the Pacers too.
I see. Yeah,
I saw that possibility too. I forget
Yeah.
where they were talking about him going.
I mean,
I think they were talking about him going to LA too.
They've had talks of Miles Turner leaving.
I wish he
for
would fucking
years.
leave. I wish he would leave. He's a waste of space, dude. I hate him. I can't stand
He
him.
was good for like whenever Paul George was still on the Pacers and they were playing the Cavs in the playoffs.
Yeah, but he's soft.
Yeah.
He's damn near 7 foot and he's soft as fucking baby
I think
shit.
he is. I think he's 7'1".
He's softer than baby shit. You're a big man and you want to dance around the 3-point line, dude. Get in the freaking paint and go throw some bows with somebody and knock somebody out.
Miles Turner is 7 foot.
Knock him out, dude. Get in the freaking paint and throw some bows with somebody.
So the Mavericks GM was quoted saying, "We got ahead of what was going to be a tumultuous summer."
Tumultuous.
Yeah, because they opted to trade him because Doncic, because he is eligible for Supermax in the summer. They do not want to pay him that Supermax, apparently.
I mean, LA's got the money to do it though too. Welcome back, Sticks.
LA's got the money to do it. They're
Welcome
not
back,
wrong there.
buddy. Sticks had to take a little potty break.
So
He'll be getting back on here in a second.
Yahoo Sports is saying that the Lakers' title odds have now doubled.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know what their odds
Did you
are.
get your candy bar while you were out there too?
I did get me a candy bar.
You guys might hear some little what is it, ASMR? Not working. Can you hear now? Cause Vaughn be fucking with shit.
There we go.
You gotta pay attention to that time too. Yeah. What is it? AMSR or
ASMR.
ASMR. You might hear
So-
Sticks chewing on his candy bar.
The
Ruffling
almond
some-
ones are the best. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Look, yeah, you can hear the wrapper just going. All right. That's
So
delicious.
Dallas moved from plus
I heard
900. this is for Dallas to win the West, not to go to the finals. From plus 900 to plus 1600.
That's so loud.
I'm putting it away.
And then to win the finals, they went from plus 2500 to plus 3300.
That's wild. Don't care. It's just a wild trade. Don't care what any of the stats. It's just a wild trade.
The
It's
Lakers
nuts.
went from plus 3300 to plus 1600.
Oh, that's stupid. Anywho, don't care.
Little tidbit.
Little tidbit. Nobody gives a fuck though. It's just a wild trade. It's a wild trade. Sticks don't even know what we're talking
Couldn't
about.
tell you.
'Cause Sticks don't follow sports.
Nope.
Dad joke of the week. I guess I need to kind of explain this a little bit more, guys. These are not good dad jokes. Okay, like they are
horrible.
supposed to be bad dad jokes for a reason. It says on the book, exceptionally bad dad jokes, so frightfully awful yet wonderfully spiffing. Okay, Sticks,
Spiffing.
get off the fucking candy bar. That's all I can hear in the background is the fucking wrapper of the candy bar.
They're
you
good.
fat fuck.
Don't hate me because you ain't me.
I don't want to
I
be
got a
you.
whole motherfucking box of them.
Okay, so we're gonna hit a two for today. Two for one special. Why did the girl smear peanut butter on the road?
Why is that?
To go with the traffic jam. I just love it.
Crickets.
I love
Chirp,
it.
chirp, chirp,
I love it.
Let me know if you'd rather hear me eat my chocolate bar.
Probably.
All right, here's a good one. This one's actually pretty funny, I think. Why are skeletons so calm?
Why is that?
Because nothing gets under their skin.
What was that other one?
Which one?
There's another one.
I don't know.
Dude, I forget what it was.
The
What
old
was that
lady's
other one
got
again?
a fucking skeleton that she puts in her front seat, and
The
Really?
gold skeleton.
it makes me want to. It makes me want to hurt some people.
Brittany's mom does that too.
Well, every time I go to get in her
Paula.
car, I got to move the damn thing. And she was like, "You're gonna break it." I did break the arm off of it.
Oh,
on
so that was
accident.
you. That was you
On
that broke the
accident.
arm.
Okay, but I literally picked the thing up, and the arm, I didn't realize it got caught in the seat belt. So when I went to put
Ripped
it back,
it.
it just ripped it right out.
Does he ever join in your nighttime adventures?
No,
You should bring him in one time.
I'd put that fucking thing through the wall.
Did you
Just
hear?
let him watch one time?
Did you hear about the horse that fell down a hill?
The horse?
Yeah, that fell down a hill.
No.
He couldn't giddy up.
That one is pretty good.
Got a good chuckle out of Vaughn on that one.
That was a good one.
All right, we're done with the dad jokes. What'd you guys think about church today?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
We started a new series in church today. I think it was called Pillow Talk.
Yeah, pillow talk.
So it's not your typical. It's not your typical like thing that you would assume is like pillow talk. It was really about relationships, and it really dove deep into relationships of like your spouse, your friendships, stuff like that. I don't know, man. I thought it was good today. I really did.
would
Brittany,
say-
Brittany and Desiree really felt moved by it today. I feel like.
Yeah. I would say even if you're not a church goer, would not be a bad one to listen to.
No, I don't think
No,
so either. It really,
100%.
I mean, it was definitely. It had some church points, but it really, like, if you sat and really watched it, or you were there, or you were watching it or listening to it, you can watch it on Emmanuel, Manual app, a Manual church app,
or on Instagram, or on
YouTube,
Facebook.
Facebook. You can watch it on.
I
any
think
one of
they
those.
post them to Spotify afterwards.
Yeah, I think you can. Honestly, I think you can even look at it on Apple Podcasts. So
I know Danny has a podcast.
He does. But today was Cody Johnson, the campus pastor for Stones Crossing. He is actually married to Brittany's cousin. Dude's a goober. Like, if you noticed today, it was a very relaxed service, like
Yeah.
very chill, like very. It was comedic, but it was also like to the point of things.
Yeah.
A big thing today was your hopes, dreams, and desires. Don't get caught up in your hopes, dreams, and desires. What was the other box? The other box. Expectations. That's what it
Don't
was.
put your hopes,
Dreams.
dreams, and
Expectation.
desires in your expectations
Yes.
box.
Yes.
Our hopes, dreams, and desires come from what we have seen, heard, and experienced. Expectation, a strong belief that something will happen or should happen.
I thought it was really good too because he made the comment, and I think this got Brittany a little bit because Brittany and I were talking about it on the way home about expectations, and she was like, I expect you to do these things on my time, and she goes, I gotta work on that. She goes, I gotta understand that, like, yeah, you work a very taxing job, and you sometimes you need like 5 minutes to just chill out when I get home, like, or something like that. And we even talked to the kids today too about like their hopes and dreams and desires and stuff too. I had some good ones from the kids. Harper's dream job to become a doctor. Callan's dream job to become a lawyer.
Ooh,
Ryder,
honestly, I think that'd be a good one for him.
I think it would be great for Callan because he's always wanting to fucking argue about something.
Yeah.
Ryder's dream job, mechanical engineer.
Yeesh, she's really shooting for the stars on that
Shooting
one.
for the stars, dude. I'm talking about if they can all get their dream jobs, mommy and daddy might be set. And then we still got one more to come
Hey,
up.
I'm just gonna tell them.
Doesn't even matter what she does at that
Remember
point.
when old Sticks?
She can live at the house for all she
Yeah, no
wants.
shit.
Remember when old Stixie was donating to your fundraisers? Well, Stixie's got one called "Fundraise Me a New Car."
Fundraise me a new Ferrari.
Yeah.
Hey, talking about well, you did buy Harper's, you did buy Callan's, so I mean, hey, you got a good chance. Ryder's got one at some point in time, I would imagine.
Lord.
It probably won't be till springtime. It'll probably be baseball stuff.
Your kids think I'm rich.
I'll give him like $5.
Callan's out there. Can I have a caramel candy bar? I said, your sister's selling them, bud. Go buy one.
He's already spent like
He's
$8. He's going through his change.
Yeah, his change
to
in
buy
his,
them.
in his little piggy bank, because all their physical money is in their bank
Mhm.
accounts. We set them up bank accounts so they can have savings accounts and stuff. But yeah, he was literally going through counting like $2 out in pennies, and I'm like, bro, I'm not putting all those pennies in the little bag or in the little thing. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not. Sorry. You can buy 2 chocolate bars and that's it, bud. Like, give me quarters and that's it. Like, we're not doing anything else. But yeah, I think it was. I don't know, man. I thought today was just. It was just awesome. Like, it really sat there and made you think. Oh boy, was pissing me off again today.
Dude, like I said,
he got bad today on some
I
things.
think he was upset because he couldn't sit in that front row where we always sit, because not only were we sitting there, but the family next to us took up the rest of that row.
Yeah, I know.
And so he had to sit all the way in the corner.
So he had to make sure he was heard.
Yeah, he had to make sure that the pastor and everyone else heard him.
I don't know.
I already know the people around him were not happy.
Yeah.
You could look over at them until they weren't happy.
I don't know.
Well, the couple that was next to him, the girl somehow I think he sat down after the fact, but she was sitting next to him. And during the entire service, she's like leaned all the way back in her seat, like trying to be away from him.
Yeah.
Because it's not even that he's energetic or he'll sit there and go, yeah, but it's so
Preach.
so loud.
Like, at one point in time, he was so loud. I'm pretty sure you heard it through the entire church.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You had to have. Like, it was bad. But I mean, whatever. Like, I don't agree with it. It's okay not to agree with something. I don't think you should be doing it in that context. I mean, everybody, again, worships differently. I just don't think you should be doing it in that context. It becomes a very, very, very big distraction.
Yeah, because and like I had said before, and I think I even said on this podcast, I just don't think this church is the perfect fit for him.
Right.
I think there's other churches that are more
That
involved
style.
like that,
Yeah.
and I think he would fit in perfectly there.
Yeah.
Because it distracts us, and I know other people are affected by it.
I guarantee it. I can
heard
guarantee it.
I heard the people behind us saying stuff about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear them. Today.
I mean, it was the people like literally right behind
Really?
me. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
What you got any hopes and dreams or anything, Vonnie?
live to 100.
I mean, realistically, like, serious talk right now. Like, do you have some hopes and dreams or anything that you thought of after church today that, like, you really want to kind of hone in on or, like, try to accomplish or things like that?
I mean, not really anything in specific. It's just be a better person,
Yeah.
make more money,
Yeah.
probably make some better health choices.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, like we did talk about this literally right before service started. Got a doctor's appointment set.
Yeah. When's
Making
the
a
last
big
time you went to the doctor?
2012.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see a problem with that.
Cool. I ain't been in a long time. The only time I go to the doctor is when I get hurt and I'm going to the emergency room. I get everything checked right then and there.
Exactly.
I'm cool with
Yeah.
it. Because it's inevitable. We work in a field, we have all worked in fields. Not so much now that we all work in the same field, but we've all worked in the same fields where you're going to get hurt at some point in time.
Oh yeah. I've been hurt so many times.
Excuse me. And so just do a one-stop shop. You get hurt, check everything while you're there.
Yep.
All right. Good to go. Thanks. Appreciate it. Blood pressure might be a little bit high right now. Yeah, it's because I'm hurt. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yep.
We're good.
Because I don't think they pull up your medical history until after the fact to add it to your chart.
Right. So
They won't even see if you have like a history of high blood
Right.
pressure or anything like that.
So be a better person, make some better health decisions, Got a doctor's appointment, so it sounds like you're kind of moving forward.
Trying
or
to.
moving that way.
I need to get ahead of whatever it is that's wrong with me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't think doctors can figure that one out, bud.
Why don't you eat some more fucking chocolate?
Don't mind if I do.
Got a piece in his mouth right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
Go ahead and hurry up and finish that piece so I can ask you
I
the
don't
same
have a
question.
piece in my mouth.
Okay, sounded like you did. You got any hopes, dreams, desires, Stixie?
Sorry about that. I just dropped my phone.
Idiot.
Good Lord.
It's a mess.
I would say
Got the fucking
realistically,
fucking bad news bears here of podcasting.
Probably. We're going to have a whole 22 people listen to this one.
we appreciate your support.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, every little person counts.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Every. That was terrible.
They only count as half.
That was terrible.
If any of
Oh my
if any of
God.
our listeners are in fact little people, I apologize.
I'm so sorry.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart,
I'm so
legitimately,
sorry.
I do love every single one of you. I think you are some of the best people in society.
I'm so
I mean,
sorry.
look at,
every person counts.
What is it? What's old boy from Jackass?
Little
Wee
bit.
man.
Yeah,
Wee
Wee
Man.
Man,
Yeah,
Wee
Wee
Man.
Man.
One of the
Yeah.
best people ever.
All right, Stick. Sorry. Back to you.
every little people counts.
Hopes and dreams and/or desires. Sticks. What do you got, bud?
I would say hopes and dreams, desires. Probably, realistically speaking, own my own house.
Yeah. So it's a dream, I would say.
And I want a project car, something that I can
So it's kind of another dream-ish.
rebuild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would say a house is a dream and a desire.
Yeah.
You know, because
I would say more a desire than a dream because
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
that's just like a stepping stone for things. You know what I mean?
Any hopes?
hope I make it to fucking retirement age.
By the time we
There
make
you
it to
go.
retirement, we probably ain't even gonna be able to retire anyway.
Probably not.
I'm retiring one way or the other.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I'm gonna go be a traffic guard for an
retire
elementary school.
retire and go be traffic guards for construction crews.
Yeah, we already decided that
yeah,
one.
be like old Larry Knotts. Shout out to the old Larry Knotts.
What a guy.
specimen, dude.
Dude, Roadhead.
Roadhead. That's all we're gonna say. Roadhead. I'm gonna have to bring Larry over for a party. He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke or anything like that. But just having Larry around, dude, just comedic
Oh
relief.
God.
Why are they honking? The ladies just got home and the kids. They all went. Desiree and Brittany and Callan, Ryder, Harper, and Marley.
Molly.
They all went to the library, and then I don't know where they went.
McDonald's,
after.
I think.
McDonald's
the kids
or-
wanted
yeah,
McDonald's.
yeah.
Ryder is really
McDonald's.
excited about the $5 McDonald's meal.
No, to use his gift card.
Oh, he has a gift card.
Yeah, they got a gift
Uh,
card for Christmas. I talked about my hopes and dreams. I hope that I can continue to try to be a better parent. I do struggle a lot with patience with the kids sometimes. I'll be the first one to admit it. I suck at patience, especially when I'm a big person on the like. I shouldn't have to ask you more than once to do something.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to hold your hand to do something, especially with all of our older kids now, because I mean they're 13, Ryder's 13, Callan's 11, Harper's 9. Like I shouldn't have to hold your hand to do stuff. Like you guys are getting to an age or to a point in time where you got to be a little bit more independent on stuff,
Yeah.
right? So hoping to be a better parent, hoping to kind of learn some more patience with them, a little bit more gratitude, not necessarily gratitude, but just learning how to communicate a little bit better with them in the aspect of not just kind of flying off the handles about stuff, because I mean you guys seen it, you guys know, I mean, and some people that I'm friends with too, they can understand it. Like sometimes I do fly off the handles about some stuff, but I'm very particular.
Like the neighbor.
Yeah, that's another story. I think we've already got into that, but I'm very particular about stuff. Like, I've always kind of been the my way or the highway type thing, and I got to learn that it can't always just be my way. They're gonna do different stuff, but I got to be more patient and just more, understanding about it. But it's like, the frustration like I had today. I mean, you guys saw it with Callan. His one of Callan's chores is to pick up dog poop in the yard. Don't get me wrong. Is it a shitty job? No pun intended. Yes, it sucks. It's terrible. I had to do it too when I was a kid. But like yesterday, he did a half-assed job of it. So he had to come back out and do it again this afternoon. Still didn't do it to the full potential. And I'm like, man, look, like, you got to understand, buddy. Like, if you just do it right the first time, you don't have to keep doing this. And then I was like, why? I was like, you're just kind of, I said, to me, what it seems like is you're just kind of being a little lazy on it. You're just not taking pride in it. And I mean, yeah, you're picking up dog poop, but like, still, you got to take pride. If I don't do my job at work, guess what happens? I get in trouble, or I get talked to.
Or you get fired.
If I keep doing that, then I'm going to get fired. Then guess what? We don't have a house. You don't have this. You don't have that.
Then
like,
you don't have Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like
no
there's
more
a
Fortnite.
There's a rolling there's a snowball effect on it, and that's what I'm trying to teach him and get him to understand is just like, you gotta, even if it's the crappiest of jobs, you still gotta kind of take pride in it.
I think that's part of why it's so aggravating is we've all worked with lazy people, and the last thing you want is for your children to be
100%.
One of those lazy
100%,
people.
100%. And I don't even necessarily know if it's lazy. I don't even necessarily know if it's lazy, if it's just I don't want to do it. I mean, I guess that could be considered as laziness as well. But it's just like, he started
ambition.
He started getting upset
sense.
too, and he's like, well, I was like, man, like, think about this, and I was like, you could have been done with this, and he started getting upset, and he was like, I'm wasting everybody's time, and I was like, I mean, that's a good way to look at it. I said, your mom's ready. Your little sister's ready. She's in there upset because she's ready to go. Your brother and sister, older brother and younger sister, Harper, they're all sitting in the car waiting on you, man. Like, you promised me, and you were very adamant that this was done, and you didn't get it done. And it's not. I'm not just picking on him, because I've had to get on Ryder about the bathroom. One of his chores is the bathroom, cleaning the bathroom. The trash. I had to say something to him today about the trash. Like, just be more conscious and aware of your surroundings and stuff that needs to be done. And I even told Callan the other day, I said, man, hey, I know it sucks. There's a lot more dog poop out there than normal because there's been snow on the ground and all this other stuff. So I said, yeah, there's a decent amount out there. Like, it sucks. I said, but moving forward, if you want to do it a couple times during the week so there's not so much, by all means, go ahead, dude.
Yeah.
As long as somebody's here, I don't care if you say, if somebody's here, like, us, like me or Brittany, and you're like, hey, I'm going to go outside and check and make sure all the dog poop's up. Cool, absolutely, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I brought it up to him too. It was like, of like his play. He's got to play, and he's got the lead role and that stuff. Lead role for this play, and I said, think about this. I said, think about if you were half-assing the play. I said, then you probably wouldn't get the lead role. I said, or if you're not doing it to your full potential or taking pride in it, I said, you're probably not going to get it. Or if you did get it, then, if you're not being prideful in rehearsing or learning your role or anything like that, then they're not going to want you to do it. They're going to go find somebody else to do it.
Yeah, they're going to go with the understudy. If they even have an understudy for his age group, I don't know.
So, yeah, that's kind of one of my hopes. Hope to be a better husband. Hope to continue to grow my relationship with my wife. I think he said it great today. You can't be complacent with your relationship.
Yeah.
You still gotta.
It's not linear. Yeah, linear.
You still have to go out and chase your person, whether that be your girlfriend, whether that be your wife, whoever it may be. You still have to put in work in that relationship. One of my dreams is to be able to, I think, build a house out in the country.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's everyone's dream.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and it's an obtainable dream. It might take some time, but I think it's an obtainable dream. Dream to be the best person that I can for my family, and then, I guess I don't really have a lot of dreams more than I do hopes, but hope that my kids can learn from me and my wife on how to be parents, how to be good parents, how to have good relationships, how to be a good husband or a good wife one day, stuff like that. So there's always work to be done. And the moment that you become complacent is the moment that, things start to get bad. And that's just in life in general. I mean, you guys, we all try to be good friends to each other, but we can also be complacent. We could be complacent, and then our friendships wouldn't be where it's at.
100%.
I think that's another thing. Like with Brittany, is she struggles with people trying to be complacent with stuff or just not caring. Like she wants people who care about stuff in our lives and things like that. So. Like I said, I think today was great, man. I learned some stuff from it, and it truly made you sit back and think. It really did. I mean, at least for me, it did. I don't know about you guys, but
it definitely gives you a lot to think about.
Well, and I think it was awesome too. Like, dude, I mean, I was really kind of taken back by Desiree, Ms. Blue Chew. I think it hit her a little bit harder too, because she made the comment of that she felt like she was failing in life, and I'm like, girl, like you, and we even had that conversation inside the house. I'm like, you guys are only 22 years old. Like, I remember where I was at 22, and I had nothing figured out. I'll be straight up honest. I didn't start figuring shit out until I was almost 30. 28-ish is when I really started figuring shit out. But she's talking about, making some changes in her life, and I'm just like, dang, I'm proud of you, man. Like, I'm proud. Like, I'm proud that you realized it and you sat there and you thought about it, and you're just like, maybe certain things aren't right for me. Like, maybe I need to go down other paths and do other things, and that's awesome. I mean, I feel like that just goes to show you the kind of the word of. And it doesn't even have to be church necessarily, but like for us, an example today, it was the word of God, and it was the word of church that like kind of opened her mind to look at different things in a different aspect. You know what I mean?
Well, and we were talking about it in the car, and she's like, I just feel like I haven't been happy with this career. She's like, but I was, nervous to talk to you because I thought you would be mad. And I was like, I will never be mad that you want to change your career. I said, you can always go back to it.
100%.
And, I've told her, I said, I think you like helping people, but I don't think that cutting hair is the way for you to
help people. Yeah.
I don't think that it brings you that satisfaction that you need.
That joy.
Yeah.
Sense of belonging.
Because that's my thing too. Like I told her, I said, I don't think that there is necessarily a dream job to have, but there's things about jobs that you need to have. Like I know I need to work outside and I need to work on a crew. Right. I hate working alone.
Right.
And I hate working in a building.
So that's your dream job, is to work outside and work with people.
I don't care what I'm doing.
Right. It's got to be something of those aspects, though.
Yeah, I need to be working with people outside.
Vaughn's over here not even paying attention on his phone.
Probably looking at wieners.
No, I got a thing from Love's. I get 40 extra bonus points per fill up until the month of February ends.
Okay. Who cares?
Me.
Who the fuck
Me.
cares?
Me.
Exactly.
I don't know what that one was.
Exactly. Thanks, Sticks.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think today opened up a lot of lights on a lot of things for everybody, which is awesome. I mean, and I'm glad you guys, were like wanting to go to church and coming to church and stuff like that, because I feel like you're seeing a whole different light of stuff. Like, I mean, obviously we're not anywhere near being the perfect Christians by any means.
You guys might not be. Old Sticks is as good as they get.
But
all right,
but being able to hear those messages, and that's why I told Desiree today. I said, when you need the message the most is when that message is going to come up. It's going to.
Yeah.
Like I swear, I cannot tell you how many times Brittany and I have gotten into an argument or had a fight about something, and
wrestling match.
No, That morning, it happened that morning, and we went to church, and the sermon was exactly about what we were having an argument about.
That's like I told you the first time that we all went. The big verse they were talking about was the one that Caitlin wrote about for her religion class.
Yeah,
For college. It just happened to be the same exact verse.
it's wild, isn't it?
Weird.
God works in mysterious ways, man. So, into grinding my gears about things, right? This has been a gear that has been grinded down.
It's wore out.
It's pretty wore out by this point in time. Well, Callan's out there. We were all out there chilling. Callan was finishing up doing his chore. The neighbor has snowblower.
Granted, there is zero snow on the ground.
All the
right
snow's
now.
melted, guys. The fucking snow is melted. Okay? He's out there. He turns the snowblower on. Okay, whatever. You're just trying to, check her out. I get it. End of the season, maybe. I'm probably done with snow for the rest of the year. We might get a one or
Might
two,
get one more.
if that, but sorry, guys. We just heard something outside the garage.
No, you heard something. You're like a fucking squirrel.
Pretty sure it's the old neighbor again. But anywho, start snowblower up. Whatever, no big deal. This cocksucking motherfucker takes the snowblower and puts it in the middle of his front yard while we're all sitting out there just talking. Right? He's doing it on purpose to piss us off. Doesn't really piss me. I mean, it pisses me off, but I'm not gonna go fucking crazy ape shit over it. But I can't believe that he pulled his car out of the driveway and waved at me.
No, you didn't just wave. You waved at all of us.
He said,
Can I just say something?
"What?"
He's had that snowblower. Yeah, when we got the snow, did not use it a single time.
He used it one time, and I told you he
Once.
did it to the path to his backyard so he could move vehicles or something. I don't understand why you would do that. Just use your shitball Jeep that you got to plow on.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It doesn't make any sense. Anywho, you can get into your grinding my gears. Oh no. Wait, you can't get into it yet because this motherfucker, he lets the snowblower run out of fucking gas, and then what does he do? Puts more gas in it and turns the motherfucker on again.
It was probably idling for a good 30 minutes.
Why?
And then whatever it was after the fact.
Why?
Well, it was idling up by his garage. And then he moved it out to the edge of his driveway.
Moved it out to the edge of his driveway into the middle of his yard. Like, why, dude? Why? Whatever. Vaughn, grinding my gears. What do you got?
Just do your job. That's it.
I swear to God, that's him.
That's not him, dude.
I swear it is.
Just
I'm
do
sorry.
your job. So in my job, there are multiple locations, and I deliver equipment to. I'll transfer them between stores, move them.
Sorry,
whatever.
I farted and it fucking reeks.
But basically, I'll move equipment between stores. People coming to pick it up, deliver it to people, pick them up, whatever. If I go to a store and you do not have it ready for me when you're the one emailing my boss about coming to get it, I'm not going to get it anymore. How about that one?
Fuck
If
it.
you're not going to do your job, I won't do mine. I can't tell you, and I won't say it, but a specific place. I've spent countless.
down the road from Whiteland, Indiana.
I've
just south.
spent
Starts with an
countless.
F.
I've spent
Ends
countless.
with a Ranklin.
I've spent countless extra hours. I've probably spent a good, probably 24 hours since I've started.
Can I
That's
ask you something?
extra
though?
that I did not need to
Can
do.
I interject here?
What?
Why does it matter? You're getting paid by the hour.
Yeah,
You're not getting paid by the load.
I'm
You're
still.
getting stop. You're not getting paid by the load. You're not time stamped anywhere. You're not getting paid by the mile, whatever. You were getting paid by the hour. I understand your frustration.
It still falls back on me though when I'm not there at certain times.
Right. But you're getting paid by the hour.
It's
not
still
your fault. It's not.
frustrating.
It is frustrating, but it's not your fault that they're jackasses. Excuse me. Sorry.
Well, and he gets, he gets paid by the hour, but
You're not the one that looks bad. They do.
well,
No, I still look bad.
But then when
it's
he's
never.
got
It's never
a
on
place when he's got a place he's got to go after, and he tells them, "Oh yeah, I'll be there at 3," and then he's not there till 4:30.
Yeah, I just put the blame on them.
Yeah, but you can only do that so many times before, it was.
But everybody else knows about that store too.
No.
So, I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not unjustifiable.
Oh, yeah.
of
No,
why
I
you
know.
feel that way. But
I've told you multiple times, if you go there and it ain't ready, turn around and say, it's your fucking problem now, boys.
yeah. I mean, I've got some.
Yeah, I tried to do that, and then I got a call from the branch manager.
Yeah, not good. Probably not the best. I've got some grind in my gears about people doing their job too, but I won't get into that just in case people listen. Here
Jimmy
and there.
Neutron.
That boy-
Brain blast.
That boy,
He has zero brain blast
that
from what
boy,
I hear.
That boy, I'm telling you, just think. It's almost like if you're doing a job and you're starting a new career, guys. This is probably my biggest pet peeve. If you were being taught how to do something, do it the way that you're being taught. And then at some point in time, you have to start thinking for yourself. Do not let your boss or your foreman or whoever, your manager,
Coworker.
coworker, whatever, whoever it may be, don't let them, Sticks, you got to quit shitting over there.
So chocolate.
You got to stop letting them hold your hand and do the shit for you. And that's another thing that gets in, like with my kids. I can't hold your hand for everything. Don't be that person at work that you have to have your hand held for everything. Don't be that person, because I promise you it is very frustrating for your coworkers, for your boss, for your management, whoever. It's frustrating. And it gets to a point where you just don't know how to take it anymore.
Yeah.
It does. So,
And then you explode, and then you're the bad guy.
you got any grinding gears, Sticks?
Chocolate.
Probably just the fact that cannot get 40 hours at work.
You got it though.
It gets me. It grinds them a little bit. The fact that I passed up a job where I was going to be getting 55 hours a week for a job where I barely can get 30.
Right.
And I was going to make more money at the other job.
But I think you have a better opportunity to progress here.
I
Not
do.
here, but at your current.
Yeah.
But I feel like you wouldn't have liked that job because you've been working by yourself.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, you would have. You'd have been delivering equipment as well, and you're
No,
working by
so
yourself.
It would have been pretty much just like we're doing. I would have drove to the job site and then helped.
Interesting. Well, I think that's about it for today. We're gonna get into some quotes, and I think we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna cut this one a little bit shorter. We kind of talked about everything that we wanted to talk about.
Another
We
thing
did-
that grinds
we
my
did it
gears.
quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another thing that grinds my gears, they won't let me go to Waterside.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Yeah.
Because, quoting my foreman, he doesn't want to let me go from the storm and Suicide because I get along with everybody, and I'm not. This isn't me bragging. This is just what
This is what was told. I can back this
Yeah.
up. I'm
That
pretty sure I know
I
exactly
get
what
along
it
with
is.
everyone, and I'm too good of a worker.
Yeah, and that is exactly what I've heard
Which
too.
sucks because they have a lot of not good workers.
Yeah. And
There's
I
some
think
good
that's-
workers there. Don't get me wrong. There's some good workers, but
That's what's
yeah,
aggravating though is it seems like
i.e.
if you're
quote.
a good worker,
Yeah, so you're getting screwed.
you get fucked. But if you're a bad worker, then they'll switch you where you want to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is legitimate. I will back him on that. Those were the exact words that were said. That he's too good of a worker to lose for that side. Sucks. I hope that one of my hopes for you, Sticks, is I hope that things start to progress for you a little bit
Yeah.
more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think they will. I think you're just kind of in a weird time frame right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I'd give it a little bit of time,
Mm-hmm.
see what it does, and see how it goes. I think you'll get there though. I think you will. Vonnie, inspirational quote of the week.
If you can change your mind, you can change your life.
I feel like we said something like that again before, but it was something to do with your attitude.
Well, if you can change your mind, you can change your life too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because if you can
Basically, if you can
have a
put your
different
mind
mindset,
to it, you
yeah,
can do it.
Yeah, if you can have a different mindset of something, the sky's the limit for you.
Yeah. Sky's the limit. Chicken Little.
Stixie.
Mine is by old Jim Ron. What a name.
Jim Rohn.
Jim Ron. Either you run the day or the day runs you.
That's
It's a good one.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Jinx. Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
I don't drink Coke.
Oh.
I snort it like a man.
You're gonna have a random drug test Monday now.
I'll pass it with flying colors.
Don't study too hard.
I don't study for it. I just buy the answer sheet.
Look up the old Quizlet.
I like that quote. Excuse me, I had to yawn. I like that quote because I feel like it's a big determination of how you're going to run your day.
Yeah.
You can let the challenges in your day take over your day, and then now you are having a shitty day. Or if you hit those challenges head on and you show them who's boss, and I mean, again, the sky's the limit of how great of a day that you can have.
Grab the bull by the balls and rip them off.
Alrighty.
Wise words from Sticks. I'm going to pull this one from church today. I've done this the past couple of weeks, I feel like, but it's just, man, they're so good to turn down, I'm sorry. They're so good to
Turn down for what?
They're so good to turn down. It's just
They're too good.
good to turn down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're too good to turn down.
Turn up.
They're just they just speak to my soul. They really do. When we only have expectations, it leaves nothing but space for disappointment.
That is a good one, though.
Let me hit you again with that, guys. When we only have expectations, so when you only have an expectation of somebody doing something your way, and they don't do it your way, it leaves nothing but space for disappointment.
That is a good one.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What if you expect to be disappointed?
Then there's only up from there.
Yeah. If you're expecting to be disappointed on something, then yeah, it's only
up from there.
There you go.
Only
expect disappointment.
Expect nothing and praise everything.
Yep. Raise hail, praise Dale.
Real
Real
fast.
left and real fast.
The old number 3 car.
We got a couple more followers on Facebook.
I did see that. Subscribe to the YouTube, please.
Yeah, we don't have very many subscribers to the YouTube.
Don't have very many views either.
I feel like the last one, we got some good views on it.
Yeah, it went up a little bit more.
Nothing beats the old first episode though. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys.
So we got 42 on the last,
That's pretty good.
which is up from our 28 on the old trip down memory lane.
Hell yeah!
But way down from the first episode of 168.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
But we got 18 subscribers.
Hell
I'd
yeah.
like to get us to 1,000.
That's a long ways away. Let's get to 100 first.
Yeah. But once we get to 1,000.
Fuck it. Joe Rogan, move out of the way. We're coming for the number one
Yeah.
position.
But if we can get to 1,000, we can start monetizing,
Yeah.
which would be nice.
That'd
It's a
be
way for us to get a little money back to be able to put into this.
Yeah, for sure. Other than that, you guys got anything to close us out? Vonnie?
No, nothing really
Nothing?
special.
Okay. Stixie?
Do your job. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Nothing I can think of.
Okay. Well, I'm going to end this week's podcast with I hope you guys have a good week.
Have the week you deserve.
Yeah. Have the week that you deserve. Have the week that you want. And you decide what week you're going to have.
Wise words from Sean Ball.
Always, remember to like, follow, and share the Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Still haven't gotten the login information from Sticks for Instagram.
Oh, Lord. We got to see if I can remember what
we don't
the
have that
password
yet.
was.
We don't have that yet. But do those things. We're trying. We're trying to get up there. We're trying to get some stuff going. If we can get to a certain point, obviously, guys, we're gonna start streaming, but we can't get to that point yet. We've dished out some decent amount of money in our own pockets to be able to even start this. But we'll get there eventually. Other than that, everybody have a good week. And we'll catch you next week, and we'll catch you on the old next podcast.